Hello, YouTube viewers. Since Tim and Mike will bring you a new podcast from a new segment called Power Rangers Origins. Now, like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand it. Now, let's get into the Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Now, there's a couple of notes before I get into the Power Rangers Dino Thunder. The Power Rangers Dinosaur is the second Power Rangers series that doesn't have a pink ranger. Also, it's also the second. It's also the first Power Rangers series to only have five Power Rangers instead of six. Also, the producer of Power Rangers Dino Thunder, Doug Sloan, was Jason David Frank to do this series because the range of powers was kind of getting low during this time during Ninja Storm. During Ninja, the range was kind of getting low and shit like that. So anyway, Doug Sloan was good for David Jason Frank because back in the days of Mighty Morphin. So Frank agreed to do this series. So anyway, also that one of the actors from Ninja Storm who played one of Loto's nieces plays casting one of the comic relief characters in the series. Yes, in the series. So also this is unlike Ninja Storm, this series has a team up episode. So let's get into the plot of Power Rangers Dino. Now the main guy name is Major God. Major God is a half dinosaur man who wants to turn the world back into the era of the dinosaurs and that dinosaurs will rule the world. But in order to do this, he needs special gems to produce to turn the world back into the dinosaur age. But the dinosaurs are the main power source for the Dino Thunder Rangers. For the Dino Thunder Rangers. But along with his henchmen called Elsa and Zelltrax. And his footers called Tyrannosaurs. So they try every day to defeat try to take the Power Rangers and try to take over the world. But the Dino Thunder Rangers already stopped them. Now let's get into the Dino Thunder Rangers. Connor, the red Dino Thunder Ranger. He has the power of the Tyrannosaurus. And he also has the power of the Tyrannosaurus. Ethan, the blue Dino Thunder Ranger, he has the power of the Triceratops. Kira, the yellow Dino Thunder Ranger, she has the power of the Pterodactyl. Tommy, he's the black Dino Thunder Ranger. He has the power of the Brachiosaurus. And finally, Charlie Trent, the white Dino Thunder Ranger. He has the power of the Dragosaur. But basically, it's like a I know dragons are not. Basically, the Dragosaur is like a different type of. It's like the dragon slash slash pterodactyl dinosaur. Dinosaurs, some shit like that. Anyway, each of the Rangers get their powers from each of the Rangers morphers are powered by the Dino Gem. By the Dino Gem, but each of the Dino gave them super powers. Connor has the power of super speed. Each is able to make his skin harder. Still, Kara has a supersonic voice scream. Tommy has the power of visibility, and Trent has the power of camouflage. He was able to blend in wherever surrounding he's near. Anyway, basically Tommy is the mentor of this series. So basically, he's the reason why they got their powers in the first place. Anyway, turns out Tommy helped create the tornadoes that Mechagon used to attack them with. Attack them with. Anyway, Trent's stepfather Antoine Mercer is Mechagon. Turns out Mechagon and Antoine Mercer had this weird Dr. Hyde thing going on. Antoine Mercer is Trent's adopted father. He took him when his parents died in a cave-in. Some reason back in the day, Antoine Mercer and Tommy was working on experiments that involved dinosaur DNA. One of the experiments, Antoine Mercer was trying to experiment on dinosaur DNA on the show that made him turn into Mechagon. When he's not Mechagon, he's Antoine Mercer. So basically, he keeps on transforming back and forth to Mechagon and to Antoine Mercer. Now we get to our common lead characters of this series. Cassidy, like I mentioned, who played one of the most species, and Ninja is a local wannabe reporter who goes to the same school that Connor, Ethan, Kira, and Trent goes to, and Dr. Other who works at. And her trusty sidekick called Devin, who is a wannabe cameraman, does whatever Cassidy says. So they always go around looking for any type of news to report about. Also, the Hickman also is the principal of the school that the kids and Doctor and Tommy work is the principal of the school of Eastside High School. It's just a cover for when she's not working for Michigan. Now, let me get my let me get no sorry. Before I get now let me get my 2 cents about this series. It's a great it's a good. This series is a very good series. It reminds me back in the old days of Money Morphin, Money Morphin. The high school days and whatnot. Being a teenagers and such and stuff. It has a very good storylines and whatnot. Some good storylines and whatnot. Lot of action. Lot of good episodes that leave you expect to want more. So I say definitely see this series. If you ever find the DVC, if you ever find the DVD set of Power Johnson or have Netflix, I say definitely see this series. So like always, this is Tim and Michael signing off. 1.